Doing now, isn't it?
All right, here we go. You're right. It is true. I'm back, and it ain't no Microsoft hack. All right, look, I'm back on the show. It's been literally 4 weeks, all right, without CHAZ and friends, without CHAZ. And quite frankly, I'm absolutely disgusted of what has been transpiring on this program. So I'm here to make it right. And yay, Cliff's not here. Let's get on to it. All right, we got a lot of topics. Joe Hendry, look, Bobby Lashley is about to get released, y'all. So we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, play my theme music.
Warning: the following program is a collection of idiots talking about the happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, or the Infinite Plus network. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies, the 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please don't sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. CHAZ Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real.
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Capital Region's best kept secret and the Mid-Atlantic's best. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Don, CHAZ Evans, and you're checking out the 3 Count Podcast, CHAZ and Friends. But let me introduce to you my friends. Introducing first, right over there to the side of me, he is our residential supervillain, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Dark Lord, the Dark Goat. He is the host of the hottest weekly, all right, nightly news show, the Villains Lounge. He is also your MC of the Villains Lounge watch-alongs. Ladies and gentlemen, Damien Fake Town.
I actually feel really great today. Considering that I got cut open a couple of days ago, I'm feeling actually pretty good. I don't know if it's the cookies that I ate or the pain medicine. It might be a little bit of both.
I was about to say, is it both?
It might be. Woo, those cookies are awesome. Man, I ate 2 of them and woke up and I felt like I just ate them. It's great. I got to sleep some.
Hey, yo.
Dude, well, the Novocaine is supposed to last for 3 days, right? Right. Nerve blocker. It started wearing off like yesterday.
Oh no. That's funny because my wife, when she had with her finger, she had it wasn't Novocaine, it was supposed to be the thing that's powerful than Novocaine.
Yeah, the nerve blocker.
Yeah, and that joint wore off like the night after. And it's supposed to last like for 3-4 days.
Yeah, like I started to be able to feel my like ring finger and my pinky first on night 1.
Oh wow!
By the time night 2, like occasionally, the 3 fingers, the 2 fingers and the thumb, will go a little tingly, but like that's only if I don't know. It's weird, but anyway, yeah. Fuck everybody.
Alrighty then, and introducing last but certainly not the least. All right, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? That is the greatest question on planet Earth. All right, that and how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie on the Tootsie Pop? That right there, those 2 are the greatest questions of all mankind. But ladies and gentlemen, all right, he's Lord Twitch of House Graves, all right? I'll make sure to say it just like that. All right?
I'm so happy.
Our very own correspondent, all right, Twitch on here with CHAZ and Friends, because guess what? He is definitely my friend.
I don't have much to say.
Well, we'll get right to it. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that follow button on all of your favorite social media platforms, okay? 3count_pod on Twitter. That's what we're calling it. And 3countpod on literally everything else. I don't need to say it. If it's a social media app, we're on it. We're on OnlyFans, okay? We are. For the 3 Count podcast on OnlyFans. We are. I mean, hey. Yeah, nigga, how you live it, dog?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Makes me a little nervous. With that being said, yeah, all the stuff that he said, I guess before we go into Temp chat, I guess we're going to have to do a quick Villains Lounge breaking news with this whole Bobby Lashley thing.
Bobby Lashley. Oh, yeah. Breaking. Ooh, we need to get a, now since we said that, we need to get a breaking news little thing.
We do. So yeah, I guess this is a Villain Lounge breaking news exclusive. We just heard through the grapevine from a little birdie that Bobby
Our sources.
that Bobby Lashley is not on the internal roster in WWE.
That's insane. First of all, that's insane.
What's going on?
So it's funny that popped up because I saw a tweet. I think it was either this morning or last night, and they posed the question of, has the Triple H regime fumbled Bobby Lashley? Which made me think about it, and I went, well, he hasn't really done much. Like, they didn't, like, the whole him and Bobby thing, and then him and the Profits, and, like, it just didn't really didn't work. That kind of fizzled out. So I was like, maybe so. I kind of think, yeah. And then with him not being on the internal roster, I think, yeah, this is looking like probably Bobby's on his way out, probably doing the next cuts. Like, you know, that them cuts they do right after SummerSlam.
Hold on, but hold on. But what if the injury? It could be does anybody know exactly what?
I don't know. I don't know, actually.
I just asked you a question. Yeah, nobody gonna answer me.
I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's hurt.
Well, that's why I heard that he was out. He was out on it.
I didn't know he was. I didn't think, but he was. Well, wasn't he doing stuff right before they went to Saudi? But I didn't think he was hurt.
No, yeah, I heard he got hurt. That's why he hasn't been on TV.
But then again, even so, I still think. What I mean, they ain't. Did not, let's say this: Bobby Lashley under Vince was better booked than Bobby Lashley under Triple H.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That's just facts.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. So
I guess
well.
wait to find out. But yeah, that's a thing, guys. By the way, I guess we're going into the next segment, and it's
before we go into the segment, I gotta address something.
Okay, go ahead.
I gotta address this because it's and remember this. It's grinding my gears.
Grinding my gears. I missed that segment. Bring that back.
A certain somebody is missing on this show, and a certain somebody tried to perpetrate that I was ducking them because we have a championship match in August. And just in case if anybody got the game, excuse my language, fucked up, all right, I'm still the first and numero uno member of Pure Ignorance, okay? There is a reason why that I had to clear a certain somebody to get in the group because they originally was not in the group. All right, person got all them interviews on his show is because of what? My podcast in the first place. So ain't nobody ducking anybody. If I want to take a month off and relax with my family and have family time, I can do that. Ain't because we got a championship match. Okay. All right, I love Red Dog. I love that man, okay? But to have him talk all this riffraff the past couple of days and this week has been really ticking me off. Like homie don't got my phone number. Like, I just wanted to put that out there.
So why are you
just wanted to make it clear. I want because he said that last week. I was in the car on my way to a booking that he was supposed to be at. That's the crazy part. How is he gonna say I'm ducking him? when we were supposed to be on a show together. But where was he at? He was probably hanging out with Jay Bougie. That's why the match didn't happen.
So why
Anyway.
are you ducking him?
Huh?
So why are you ducking him?
I'm not ducking him. Oh, I was never ducking him.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. He's ducking me because he knows he can't beat me. He's never beaten me in any version of wrestling, whether it's backyard wrestling, underground wrestling, indie wrestling, pro wrestling. Red Dog has not beaten me. I am undefeated in any way. So guess what? He can go kiss my black ass. Now we can go to temp check.
All right. Well, there you go. You can have the reins back, sir.
So I just had to say that, had to let that known because it really was bugging me. And then I had to cut that promo like, don't play with me. Like you trying to call me selfish. Anyway, temp check. For those of you who don't know what temp check is, that's where I give you me and my friends. Sorry, and you got me messed up now. I'm hot. That's where me and my friends give you our hottest and or coldest wrestler going into this week. And for a bonus, we give you our match of the week. Let's start off with you, Damien.
All right.
What's you like?
You know what? I'm gonna go a different route because I watched Slammiversary.
Slammiversary was great.
It was really good actually. Well, coldest is Jericho, so we know that. Let's keep it 100. My hottest is Jordan Grace because she was the only one to retain.
Yeah,
that says something.
Especially when her contract about to expire.
Look, all I'm saying is that was
yes, it's very telling.
Yeah, because like everybody else lost their championships, which I wasn't mad about, by the way. I'm going to go with the opening match for Slammiversary. It was for the tag team titles, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, ABC versus the System. I enjoyed that immensely.
I love ABC.
I loved all the matches. Don't get me. The main event was really good too.
Yeah,
not see that coming. I thought Moose was going to at least be in the end.
Yeah, the Moose getting eliminated. It was I thought was a shocker. I was like, ooh, and right. At that point I went, oh, he's gonna do it. Okay, I really had it in my heart that Joe Hendry was gonna walk into NXT with the TNA championship.
That would have been nice.
I really like the little kid in me. I really felt like when it was Shawn and Cena at WrestleMania. Like Shawn's gonna beat Shawn. Shawn's gonna beat Shawn. I'm like Joe Henry's gonna win the belt. Yo, he gonna show up Tuesday. I'm cool with Nick.
Yes,
like, but I believe in Joe Hendry. I made the tweet this week, and it's true. I believe. I'm a fan, and that's my hottest wrestler.
All right, well there you go.
That's my hottest. I'll go next. Then
I ain't mad about that.
Joe Henry's my hottest wrestler. You don't even have to wrestle on NXT, and you're the highlight of the night. And that's not a knock on everybody else on NXT. It's not a knock to them.
It actually
it's not a knock because NXT as a whole, and we said it numerous times. NXT is all around is a great product. Like everyone down there is just on points, like really been hitting their strides. So it's not a knock to them, but just Joe Hendry just commands the room. He commands the screen, and it's just the man got me dancing. I believe in Joe Hendry. Like, come on, like
it's really catchy. I watched his interview. It was a very great interview, actually. I fucks with it. But, the song is definitely on purpose. He wanted to make it easy, very interactive.
And that's the best way. That's how you make a song.
Oh, no, that is how you make a song.
But Joe Hendry, my hottest wrestler. My coldest wrestler, and I'm not going to be an asshole and say Red Dog.
I'm proud of you.
But my coldest wrestler is Will Ospreay, and it hurts me to say that. It does. We'll get into all the details in our later topic about MJF and Will Ospreay. We'll get into details more, about that. But losing not only to Swerve, then losing to MJF. Yes, it wasn't clean, the ring and all that, but still, these big matches, he's lost. I think his momentum's a little bit coming down. So my coldest wrestler is Will Ospreay. My match of the week is the Rascals, okay? And I'm saying the Rascals just because everything about the Rascals I love. All right.
Which match?
They were in the match too.
I was gonna pick them too, actually.
I've always been a Rascal fanatic, and I literally cried when they showed up on NXT, like grown man tears.
I almost did.
I didn't almost. I did. I went, oh, I even there with the tear. I went,
look,
yeah, man.
I'm happy I got what I want.
So yeah. So that's that there. That's my match of the week. Hottest, and it ain't even wrestling. Roman, there it is. Put the finger in there.
Good afternoon.
All right, Twitch, what you got, dog?
What you got, buddy?
My hottest, to agree with you, CHAZ, and I can't believe I said that, Joe Hendry. But I have an honorable mention.
Are you changing the rules? See, this is the deplorableness on this show I've been talking about. This man is changing the rules. All right.
You always change the rules.
It's my show, Damien. It's a difference. It's my show.
I change the rules anyway.
That's different. You are scary.
No, he's not. He's as scary as a box of kittens.
That's scary.
No, it's not.
Cats are evil. But anyway, your honorable mention.
Earl Hebner for refusing to repeat the Montreal Screwjob.
Okay, cool.
Dude, that was actually pretty funny. I about died.
I appreciate Earl for that.
That was hilarious.
It was, yeah.
Coldest wrestler of the week because fuck him, Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's the reason why they got to take SmackDown.
My match of the week is actually a segment of the week. It's Joe Hendry just absolutely destroying Elias.
All right, cool.
That song has been stuck in my head all day.
I'm telling y'all, Joe Hendry is just we'll get right. That's our first topic. So look, all right. Joe Hendry, his interview with Chris Van Vliet, he kind of mentioned that since he's a fan of John Cena, he wants to wrestle John Cena during his retirement tour next year. And so with that being said, and there's the rumors of WWE already trying to eye out Joe Hendry and when his contract expires. All right, will Joe end up in WWE when his contract expires? So that's the question. Do you think Joe Hendry does Triple H?
I'm doing great.
How are you, Sling? And the funny thing is this: it is in the running for match of the. I can agree. I can understand that. Like people will put it in there.
They went hard for that. They worked. They did work.
They did.
But I get what you're saying, though. I feel you.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Definitely won.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's the topic. We'll get to that. We'll get to it. All right, who wants to start this one off?
Go ahead, Twitch.
Oh, goddamn you. Yes, it makes sense. I feel like if he goes to AEW, and this is no offense to AEW, I don't think they'd really know how to use him. Like, I just feel like he would end up falling to the wayside to where WWE, we've already seen him in NXT, and he, like you said, CHAZ, he was the highlight of the fucking show. Like, to me personally, it makes sense to say, yeah, he goes to WWE.
Shit.
What you got, Damien?
I want to see it.
Just it?
I need to see Joe Hendry versus John Cena.
Look,
No, why?
Just to think, Joe Henry. I feel like that would, if there was something to make John Cena to bring back the Doctor of Thugonomics just to rap, this would be the moment.
That
Like,
alone.
like I know he said that he like, I know he said in like a recent interview, like he was done. He's never going to do that again. Like, he's like, look, that was like 20 years ago, man. Look, if Joe Henry makes he's gonna make a diss track to John Cena. John's got to come back with some fire. He's got to get in the stew. John's got to get in the stew. He's got to.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to see it. I think it'll be beneficial for all parties. And win, lose, or draw, whoever it is nobody will be hurt by it. That's the cool part.
There.
Yeah, no matter what, Joe Hendry comes out looking like a star.
Yeah.
And we've all seen John Cena make people stars just from one match. Like even building, even if they give them like a little bit of time to build up to that match, the promos and the songs, and even if we get the Doctor of Thugonomics back, are going to be absolutely fire. Let's do this.
I want to see it. And he doesn't even have to go. You know what? And the funny part about it is, he don't even have to go to WWE. He can stay in TNA and still do it, and it'll be even better.
That's where I land on it. I think like you said, Twitch. You said if Joe doesn't re-sign with TNA and he does decide to go somewhere else, not let's say he does AEW, he's gonna fall off like the wayside, like Danhausen did.
Yeah,
like
Ring of Honor.
You're right, and he'll end up. That's exactly where he'll end up. He'll probably end up in Ring of Honor, where he'll sit there and not really do anything. You know, I think in the E, I don't know whether or not the ceiling is like he can reach that ceiling just because of the way that both rosters are set up right now and how stacked on all ends. I don't see how you plug him in there on like a permanent thing.
Oh no, he's got to go to NXT first.
Well, yeah, he would have to go to NXT first. Absolutely.
It'd be more waiting around till we can fit you in.
Right, and I think that's just a waste. So I would rather see him stay at TNA. I want Joe Henry to be the TNA world champion.
No,
like,
I would rather him stay in TNA too, because
I want him to win the championship before he do anything else. To be honest, me personally, I need that for me. I need him to see that.
How long does he have on his contract?
He didn't specifically say. He said he's got a while.
Okay.
Like rumors are swirling around spring next year, summer next year, but only he and Impact knows. So I just like Damien said, you can do the man. He doesn't have to who's to say that this TNA working relationship doesn't last longer? Let's say they don't do it again later down the line, and then boom.
It seems like they're doing pretty damn well right now.
Exactly.
I haven't seen no hiccups. They practically had an NXT match on Slammiversary last night.
Correct.
There was a whole NXT team versus part of a TNA team and a person from NXT.
Yeah. And it was fire.
The match was really, really good. I enjoyed that one way too much. That was going to be my match of the week, but I wanted to give it to ABC because there was a great opener.
And then they came out the Buzz Lightyear gear, dog.
Yeah,
fire. How can you huh?
What was it, CHAZ?
Buzz Lightyear.
It was what? Fire?
It was fire. Absolutely fire. I gotta make sure you add the flair on the F. Fire, because it was fire. Anything to look. Toy Story will always be my favorite set of movies in Disney. Really? I just love it. And yeah, absolutely. Toy Story 2 by far is the greatest thing ever made.
Respectable.
And my kids absolutely love Toy Story. Absolutely. And then there's 5 coming out next year. Absolutely. We're going to the movies with my kids. Yes. Toy Story all day, every day. Think of all the one other things.
Oh, I don't want to read all of that. I'm too stoned. Who knows how to read?
Think of all the ones who came from other feds to the WWE that have not been given the opportunity because the contract stepped through whoever holding titles instead of new people. Yeah, that's true. CHAZ Nolan not WWE champ, not WWE champ, etc. CHAZ Nolan was never going to be WWE champion. I'm sorry, he was never. No, you could have made a case for Nakamura.
Yeah, you can. I
You
mean,
could have made a case for Nakamura, but Claudio has literally, my words right, the charisma of this plastic knife.
Fire.
he doesn't really have good. Yeah,
Like,
just
he does not. He's a wrestler. He's not a sports entertainer.
Well,
He's a wrestler.
He is a
And
wrestler.
and that's where that company is. Like, they do wrestling.
I love him being a wrestler.
Right. Like what he's doing over there is like perfectly fine. He don't have to talk as much. He just gotta make faces and spend people and euros. That's all he does. Like, that's all he needs to do, and I'm fine. He was never going to be WWE champion. Just like every good wrestler is not going to be WWE champion, but every good wrestler can be AEW champion. That's a bar and that's a tweet.
I will disagree with Malachi on that one. Malachi was somebody that, I'm sorry, as good as he is, he was not going to be WWE champion.
No, it was not in this. You can't look the creepy darks thing. It
worked for the Undertaker. It worked for Sting.
It
Doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah, no, yeah. And then on top, Taker, he was in it. Like, and he with social media now and everyone knowing that wrestling is the work.
Done.
A lot of character stuff don't work. I mean, you got your exceptions, the Fiend, the Wyatt Six and all of them and that type of thing. But at the same time, yeah.
kind of is what it is.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Dumbass of the week.
My favorite segment in all of 3 Count Podcast. It's time for Damien's Dumbass of the Week.
Do I have to play the video?
Yes, you have to play the video.
That's such a flattering picture.
All right, you know what?
I took the time to make that video and to edit that picture, like to grab that photo, crop everyone else who was in that photo, cut your body out and just put your face there. Yeah, no. We're going to play that video every time we do this segment.
All right, Jericho. What? Look.
It was the way you said it. All right, cool. Jericho.
Look, until he goes away.
I hate it, dog. I really
for
do.
a little bit. He just needs to go away for a little while. I might like him again. But at this moment, no. Let's see. You said Tony. Is it because he put on that hour-long match for free?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Not even. No. It's not even for free. I'm fine. Look, the thing is this. I think I'm just gonna get into another debate. I think the notion of having good matches on TV for free, it being a bad thing, is stupid.
It is.
Why, as a fan, should I yes, I'm fine with them giving me like pay-per-view matches on a Wednesday night. Like, no, like not even that, because they gave it to me for free. It's the fact it just didn't need to be that long. And honestly, it's actually not even their fault. It's not even Tony's fault, because I know he probably wasn't, planning putting the match together. It's them dumbasses' fault. So honestly, you put Ospreay and MJF on there to be completely as one. That's my nomination. Yeah, Ospreay and MJF.
Oh.
That's my nomination. Boom. Both of them for one. You get a 2-for-1 special.
Oh.
Look at you changing the rules.
I know, right? And it's not my segment.
Anybody else was a dumbass?
Logan Paul.
I'm not
He
mad.
was. I didn't. Yeah, he was. He was real. He wasn't. Yeah.
Do we got anybody else? One more.
Hulk Hogan.
Mr. Golden said Hogan.
There we go. But I say Hulk Hogan.
What did he do?
Oh, Damien, you don't know.
Oh my God! No!
What's he
This is not all right. So this is not a political podcast. This is not a political podcast. I repeat, this is not a political podcast. I am just go ahead. I am just telling Damien what happened. We're not going to discuss the workings of it, but he put out he went on the Republican National Conference was this week. Okay?
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan and Dana White were supposed to speak before Trump accepted a nomination. Hulk Hogan went up there and cut a wrestling promo as his speech, saying that when they shot at my hero, Donald J. Trump, man, I just couldn't stand there, brother, and take it. I couldn't be silent, brother. Trumpomania will run wild again, brother. In front of all these politicians and white folk. That's what he did. But we're not going to discuss it. We're not. He said some other things in his speech, but that was the meat of the promo. But that's what happened. But you know what? Hulk Hogan actually wins it. I'm deleting everything else. I'll give Jericho just because that's just obvious. But Hulk Hogan, yes. Because who is Hulk Hogan to speak on any type of political issue? That's all I have to say. Yes, Hulk Hogan. There it is. You have to pull the video up when we get off of here, Damien. You got to watch it for yourself.
Right.
Because me telling you does not do it justice. You got to watch it for yourself.
It's worse than Scott Steiner doing math.
Yeah. The lady who did the home run, she should get dumbass of the week too, but she's non-wrestling related.
I mean, I did let Charlemagne. He was dumbass of the week.
Okay.
Why?
It was one of the weeks you weren't. Yeah. No. So all right. Real quick backstory. I saw an interview where they were on Matt Hoffa's podcast. It was DJ Envy and the chick Kim that's on the Breakfast Club with him.
Oh yeah.
And they're just defending Charlemagne. And it's like, yo, you know this nigga's wrong. Excuse my language. You know you are wrong. There's a way to ask the question, not the way that he asked the question. And then when somebody calls him out on it, what does he do?
He shuts up.
He acts like a little bitch.
He does.
Like, yo, stand on what you believe in, obviously.
Who called him out now?
All I'm saying is I could never be on that show because the show would end as soon as I walk through the door. Because I probably just punch dude and then walk out. And take the assault charge. Quickly. What? I don't like him. Sorry.
Interesting decision.
Hey, look. On that day, I wake up and I choose violence. So don't send me on the show, CHAZ.
Heard. I won't send you in the Breakfast Club. You know what? You're right. I wouldn't. I would go there on my own. I'll take just because I can hang out with Jess Hilarious. I mean, two Baltimore people geeking out like that. We can do that.
Now Charlemagne will get these hands.
Yeah, I can tolerate Charlemagne.
Yeah, I can't.
I can tolerate Charlemagne. All right. So the tweet has been sent. All right, your two options. I mean, there's only real one option, but your two options: Chris Jericho, Hulk Hogan. Who should be Damien's dumbass of the week? You got until the end of the show to get your vote on, and then we'll announce it at the end. But you really have until.
You made a white folk comment?
I did. I mean, sorry, but I mean, there's a disclaimer all at the beginning of the show. I'm sorry. I mean, we got a warning on the show. It is. So, with that being said, moving on to the debate topic number 2. It's the warning on the end of the show. I'm sorry, not sorry. Debate topic number 2. Has the Bloodline 2.0 versus Cody become stagnant? Has Cody versus Bloodline 2.0 become stagnant? We have now gone in 3 weeks now, probably 3 weeks back to back, that Cody Rhodes has gotten that tail whooped by the Bloodline.
Go ahead, Chad.
Cody has gotten other celebrities to help this man. How many more famous people can Cody bring out
The dream
to come
team.
help him beat this new Bloodline, and he just still gonna end up getting his tail whooped?
What?
I mean,
Who else can he call? He gonna have to call T-Pain next.
that's not going to help. He better.
Clearly none of these basketball players or the UFC, none of them helping either. He need to get a thing. Get
Call
You need to
Roman.
call. What's the rapper that likes he's the big wrestling fan. Not Wale. He's the he's always at AEW. He's at the WWE events. Westside Gun. That's his name. Westside Gun. You have to call him up. But yeah,
Call
has it
Roman.
gotten stagnant? We'll start with
Call
you.
Damien.
Mighty Mo, catch a tiger by the
I'll go first.
I'll go first. So, yes, it has gotten stagnant. It has completely gotten stagnant. Look, I love Cody just as much as everybody else loves Cody. My kids love Cody. When Kingdom plays, they are running to the living room. Okay? My youngest just looks at the American flag and just thinks that's Cody Rhodes. I love Cody, but if Cody does go, or if Cody ends up retaining at SummerSlam without the help of Roman Reigns, I think you have killed this Bloodline 2.0. Yeah, you have really. Think of like a big balloon. You've got it like it's a really big balloon, and you can blow some more air in it. You just decide to put the pin in it right then and there, and that's it.
Hold on, real quick. Does it have to be Roman?
That was about to be my question.
Could it be?
No, I wouldn't swap.
Could it be Brock?
But it has to be somebody.
It has to be some. There's no.
Jimmy
Solo's pinned him. Solo has pinned Cody Rhodes. He's pinned the WWE champion already once. Let's put it out there. He's already pinned him once.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, if he does not pin him when it matters the most, and they're going to do all the bloodline interference. Like, we know how. Like, we've seen the bloodline operate. Like, even the original bloodline, we've seen how they operate. It's still the same way. Interference. Like, this one's just more dangerous, and they got different members of the family. Like, if all that goes down, how a typical bloodline match goes, and Solo loses, you have killed the credibility of it. I mean, what? He loses, then what? Bloodline beat down at the end. Oh, bloodline stand tall. That's whack.
Somebody's got to interfere.
Someone's got to. Cody can't get out of this, squeaky clean.
No, he can't.
After getting, especially if he gets, if he doesn't have any type of change of some fight back, which he probably will, but he's been this 3 weeks in a row. He may get his get back this Friday. It's just,
no offensive thing. If I was getting my ass beat every week, when it came time for just a match with me and him in the ring, I will be fucking him up. Want to put that out there. Like, however long he kept getting me and catching me slipping is how intense of an ass whooping he'd be getting at SummerSlam. I just want to put that out there. So, like, as far as for me, all right, so for me, I kind of disagree, right? Just because, this is kind of like the calm before the storm, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And it's because you're so young and you just want instant gratification. It's okay, buddy. All right. Sometimes it pays to be patient. It does. So,
that's fair. I'm mad. Cobra
look,
Kai.
and at the same time, they need the time to make sure we can believe that Solo is actually a credible contender instead of Roman.
Have we? But So have they not though? Has Solo not shown BB?
No, that's what I'm saying. This is why it feels like
Okay, I
it's
got you.
too slow. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
They're
Yeah.
taking this time to build him as a credible threat. Will he win? Maybe, maybe not. Should there be some fuckery though? Dude, first opportunity. Not too many people on the first time out captures.
Solo winning would be a straight out curveball, low on the inside.
It would be. I don't know how I feel about
a
that.
big fuck you to Cody.
It
Yeah,
would.
absolute. Like just the thought of that. That's bottom of the ninth and bases loaded, and that's a curveball right in the like. Oh my, no.
Right on the edge of the plate.
Yeah, like you would never. But I like that just to
see. Now you're thinking about it.
Y'all know me. I love chaos. I love chaos.
So
I love chaos.
This is why I'm okay with what's going on right now. I don't think it's gotten stale. I don't think it's like too slow. I think it's going just as planned. And there's so much to do, right? We know it's not going to really all culminate at SummerSlam. Roman might come back at SummerSlam. I'm thinking more Survivor Series. You got so many people you can add into this situation that it's going to be insane. Don't rush it. Take your time. Slow burn. Like
what you got, Twitch?
What can I really say that both like wholeheartedly both of you have pretty much hit that on the nail. Yes and no, this has gotten stale, but at the same time it hasn't. Would we be saying this is stale if instead of every week Cody's getting his ass beat, it becomes every other week he's getting his ass beat? Like, there's different angles to look at this at. I agree with CHAZ.
I'm too now.
Shut up.
This is a great return back. Look,
I no longer agree with CHAZ. I agree with Damien. Allison, he had to be an asshole about it. But no,
I should get asshole of the day. I've been pissing everybody off now.
You are right. Somebody has to interfere in this match. And the more I sit here and think about it, instead of waiting all the way until Survivor Series, like Damien said, I kind of think if you're going to have Roman Reigns be the one to do it, now is the time to do it. The crowd, it wants you back. Everybody is ready for this Bloodline Civil War to kick off. I know I sure am. As far as this getting stagnant, I think it's, and maybe this is a very bad thing to say, but I think if it's getting stagnant, it's more so on the part of Cody than the Bloodline. Like, especially with Jacob Fatu in here now. How many weeks in and out on every SmackDown so far? It's been for the past 3 weeks. Do we get this same promo from Cody about such and such? This person this week is my friend. I did this for my father. Like, the story continues. Like, we get all that. But when the Bloodline is continuously expanding the way it is with Jacob Fatu coming in, Jacob Fatu has, like I said last week, my Instagram is nothing to do with wrestling, and somehow that man made his way onto my Instagram. Like, even now with what happened earlier this week with news breaking that Haku Leo signed with WWE, like, is SummerSlam going to be the time that you bring him in as the newest member of the Bloodline? Like, so my take on it is, if it's getting stale, I think it's on behalf of Cody more so than Solo.
This video has just gotten all the dislikes now.
I don't care.
My man has. You are criticizing our holy Cody.
I am criticizing.
But you're giving facts though. This is the thing. You got a good. You're giving off a good point though. You're right. I mean, it can't really be the Bloodline's fault because Jacob Fatu, like you said, Jacob Fatu is really, he's him alone. He's firing all cylinders since his debut.
Right.
So you make a fair point. So I can't argue with that. And like I said, I'm a Cody crybaby, and I agree with you.
I'm right there with you. I absolutely love Cody Rhodes to death, and to see him win that championship made my whole fucking year. But then comes the question, what's it going to be next week? Kevin Owens is your best friend, and you're so grateful for Kevin Owens, and it's the same Randy Orton promo as it was 2 weeks ago.
Right, no, fair. I feel like, and I think when the Bloodline Civil War does happen, that's going to take precedence on SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
and which puts the Cody in the background, because Cody and Randy's probably next. We saw they teased that a couple weeks ago. So that's probably the next program that's about to come up. Hey, what if it's Randy? What if it's Randy? Randy could come out, boom, and then right after Cody, KO.
See, I think if somebody's see, this is where I come back to where I think if somebody's going to get involved, it has to be Roman.
Yeah,
I feel like if it's Randy, and okay, like you said, we know Randy and Cody are probably next. It would feel like a blown opportunity to me.
And they might do it too.
You never know.
Is Roman finished with his movie?
Yeah, I believe all his parts are filmed.
All right.
Might be can.
Fuck, for all we know, Lesnar could show up. Stranger things have happened.
That is true. You're right. That is true. That is true.
If he does, I will laugh.
Oh, if he does, I'm calling you and laughing hysterically.
It's gonna be great. I'll be doing the watch along, so you might be doing it with me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, SummerSlam. Yeah, we'd probably definitely. And it's 2 nights, ain't it?
No,
that starts next year.
That starts next year. Okay.
No, year after 2026.
Oh, it's 2026 they started. Oh, okay.
You sure?
All right, here we go. Let's go. I love this. It's time for the CHAZ FAVE 5.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. This week's FAVE 5 topic, all right? Top 5 dangerous wrestlers for obvious reasons. It stays in kayfabe, of course. All right? You ready for this? Top 5 dangerous wrestlers. Damien, number 5. Kurt Angle. You put the pitch up.
Hold on, give me a moment. I don't know if it loaded.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think it loaded. Sorry. Well, yep. No, it didn't load. Sorry.
All right, then. Well, fine. We're going to do it. Wow. You know what?
I'm too... Look. Wrong day to try to have you control everything, sir.
You're right. I'll give you a pass today. You're handicapped. That's fine.
Wow. Don't go that far.
That's everything.
You are. You have one arm.
I still got a good arm.
Yes, but it's still a handicap.
So then you're accepting that you fucked up.
I don't take it as a handicap. I just say that my arm is taking an extended vacation.
All right, then. So with that being said, number 4, Reign of Terror Triple H.
Okay.
Do y'all listen? The stuff that man was doing to people on Monday Night Raw, Triple H should be in jail for life.
He probably should.
Off the stuff he did to Sean alone, he should be in jail.
I know that sledgehammer.
Like, Triple H should not be in charge of the WWE. He should be in Rikers Island.
Wow.
All right, moving on. Number 3. Hall of Fame Mark Henry.
Oh.
Okay.
Dog.
Yeah, he was dangerous.
That man was stomping people with chairs, breaking ankles. He hurt Big Show, y'all. He made Big Show cry for like 4 weeks straight.
I don't feel like that's hard to do, though.
Look, at that point in time, he was being serious though. At that time, he was going back to being silly. He was serious at the time. So Mark Henry Hall of Fame. All right, number 2. Okay, number 2, I gotta go with my guy. All right, my we talked about him earlier. The leader of the C Nation. 2007 to 2010, John Cena. You were not escaping a beatdown of your life. Okay?
Yeah, was handing him out there, wasn't he?
Cena was flipping. Cena was throwing hands all across the world. All right? He was whipping Edge's tail all through Canada. All right? You better look. You better ask somebody. All right? You ask anybody through 2007 to 2010 in the WWE who they want to get in a fight with. John Cena. He had a chain too. Get out of here. No. And all right, number 1. Most dangerous wrestler. 2015 Brock Lesnar.
Oh, and he came back and broke Triple H's arm.
Not only did he that, no, this is right after the streak. This is when he got darn 16 suplexes to my man John Cena. Okay? He gave that man, all right, a Minnesota whipping. Okay? He said, we're going to take it to the mat, brother. I bet you when he planned that match, John said, yeah, man, we're going to do a little thing. I'll get my 5 moves of doom, you know. Brock probably said, yeah, brother, just tuck your head. That's what we're going to do. And walked away. And Paul said, and walked right with him. So, that's my list. My top 5 dangerous wrestlers for obvious reasons. Number 5, Kurt Angle. Number 4, Reign of Terror, Triple H. Number 3, Hall of Fame, Mark Henry. Number 2, 2007 to 2010, John Cena. And number 1, 2015, Suplex City, the mayor. That's right, Renee. That's when he got elected. Yup, the election day of Suplex City, Brock Lesnar. That's my top 5 dangerous wrestlers, the CHAZ 5. If you disagree with my list, guess what? I don't care. It's my list.
Yeah,
What was your qualifications for that list?
So my qualifications were literally, what were the most dangerous things that these wrestlers have done? And whoever was the top 5 wrestlers that came to mind, that's what I put down.
I'm very impressed Haku wasn't on there.
You know what? You're right. Now that you say that, Haku should be on. Haku is my honorable mention. We're gonna add Haku as my honorable mention. You're right. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. How did I didn't put him on there? It is my list. Hop on the show, you stupid poodle. Anyway, let's go on to our last topic.
Poodle. Wow.
Let's talk about MJF. Let's talk about it. We're right there. We're at the 3 count. All right. MJF, Will Ospreay for the international championship, whatever they call it, their Intercontinental title. Look, I thought the match was fine. Until we got once we got to the second Styles Clash, it was it for me. But the question really is, was MJF winning the right call? That's the debate topic. Was MJF winning the right call? Twitch, how about you start off with this one?
It was a solid match, like you said. It was a long match.
It was too long.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think it was a bad idea. I think, and we have said this for weeks, I think it would have meant more if this match was at Wembley and MJF won there, or, if you wanted to keep it on Ospreay, let him win in his own country, blah, blah, blah. I guess it was the right call. In my personal opinion, I'd say it's the right call. But I go back to, like I said earlier, I think you missed the opportunity of it being more special at a different event.
All right, I'll follow this. So just because you said it wasn't right. I think it was, and I'm gonna and I give it to you like this for the same reason why you think it's the wrong call. Why not? Yeah, nah, you see where I'm going. Why not have Will Ospreay going into Wembley chasing?
Yeah.
Babyface. All right, he got screwed. All right, he got screwed. He shouldn't have lost in the first place. You got into Wembley. Why not a big fuck you to all the wrestling marks that said, "Oh, he really didn't fill up that stadium. He didn't really. The turnstiles. It was this number. They may have sold those tickets, but how many people actually showed up?"
Yeah.
You want to get people into Wembley? Like, and if you thought they sold out fast last year, you wait till they announce that the rematch is going to happen, and why not? Then you can long. I think it's like I said. I think the match was way too long, man. Like way too long. Great match, and it will like Mr. Golden said earlier. It probably will be in contention for match of the year. Yeah. Just how the way wrestling works, and when we talk about the match of the years, that's probably definitely a contender. And so, like,
Mr. Golden.
I just think that it's a bigger match if you got Will Ospreay coming in as the babyface, coming in like, you know what, I'm coming back home and I'm getting my belt back.
Seeing it from that way, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, MJF winning, I'll take it. It was a shocker, nonetheless. It was a shocker. And I get why they did it. 2 seconds left, But I think this was the right call. MJF as a babyface wasn't going to work just because we were already heavy on baby faces.
Yeah.
AEW was heavy on baby faces for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
It especially with the Elite being the heel group, you need other singular top heels that are separate from the Elite. MJF is that other top heel that's separate from the Elite being the top heel group. So I'm okay with MJF winning the belt in this scenario. Only if they do the rematch at Wembley. Like even unless I say the rematch, if they do the third match, I don't care if they do another match beforehand. Like as long as the match is at Wembley, yes, this was the right call. Because people already were clamoring for MJF and Ospreay. Now you've made us want it again. And they're going to probably go 2 hours. So, but I just think, yes, this MJF winning was the right call. Well, and then, like, who's to say that Ospreay don't win it back in Wembley? And that'd be crazy. Have Ospreay win it in his home country. Can't write it better. Can't write it better.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What you got, Damien?
I had to watch this match in installments.
Oh my gosh.
It took a couple of days.
I thought you were gonna say 25-minute intervals.
Oh no, 15 minutes.
15? Oh, okay. Standard match. Okay, it's your standard main event. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Not your indie main event.
No, I couldn't do it. When I saw how long it was, I was like, I have better things to do, especially because, I was getting ready to have this.
Right, that was there.
Other things to do instead of sitting at my phone or the computer and watching this for an hour. It wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. I was behind. I caught it late. I got on late. I was behind, so on the DVR, so I was watching it in total. And so a tweet had popped up on that notification was like, this match is still going on. Makes me feel like this other, the Nyla moves. And I went, wait a minute, I'm 30 minutes in and this is still going on? It's 8:40. I'm like, they're still going? So yeah, I completely understand what you're saying though. It was long. I was in the process of putting the kids to sleep, so I was perfect time. I wasn't doing anything else.
So, I would like to say that I care.
hater, man.
You are. You are.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
Fucking Captain Cripple with the haterade.
I don't. Okay, see, from this point forward, what are they gonna do? Like, seriously, they just wrestle for an hour. Everything else, everything after that is a head on the
59
head.
minutes and 59 minutes and 58 seconds, not an hour.
Okay, almost an hour. It doesn't matter. That's a hat on the hat. Anything after that, what kind of match are they gonna have?
No DQ.
An exploding ring.
But why?
Yeah, I'm gonna say exploding barbed wire death match. Yep. We're gonna do it again, and we're gonna do it right.
Guess who will not be doing that review?
Oh no, you're right. You're not gonna do a review. You're doing a watch along.
Or that either.
You what? Damien.
It's
Damien.
not that match.
You
No,
said
not
you would
that.
keep it fair, and and to keep it fair, if you're gonna do any AEW pay per view, you got to do Wembley.
Fair is fair.
I swear to God, if they do that match, I'm going to be so angry.
I'm going to be so excited.
Like, you got to do it. So, but yeah, I think it was the right call. I do.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. It's. I guess we're gonna see if Tony fucks this up. I guess.
So, with that being said, hey, we made it to the end of the show. Oh, but before we go, I have to announce who won Damien's Dumbass of the Week.
Oh yeah. I have you remember that.
For the Earth Cool, there were 1 hour matches a few times.
But I like those.
See, the funny thing, you're right. Yeah, and the thing is, those hour matches matter.
Exactly.
They mattered, and they were the payoff.
That's what I'm saying. This was no reason
That
though.
was the payoff. You're right. They did not have to go out there on the opening match. Like, I get it. You were up against the All-Star game, the baseball and all that. And, like, I understand, like, other things and all that.
You
didn't have to go an hour. They could have went 30. And 30 was probably the time where I was like, all right, let's wrap this up.
We got.
I wanted to see. I mean, to be honest, I wanted to see Ospreay and MJF. I wanted to see that match, but I really wanted to see Swerve and that bad man Okada wrestle. That's what I was coming to Dynamite to watch. Like, everything else was cool. That's like the icing on the cake. The cake for me was was Swerve and Okada. I'd rather see than want this to go interfere. NWO. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think it's the right call. They don't have to do the hour-long matches.
It wasn't special. What was it, like? They're 200 and something.
It was the 250 episode.
Okay, I kind of get it, but did they have to do the whole entire hour? I could have
No,
accepted 45, 40.
No,
the thing is this: that should have been the main event. That time should have went to the main event.
Yeah.
That time should have
went for everybody. Is it shouldn't have gone. Great match, but the time that it took up, like,
yeah. Because I would have loved to see a little. I would have loved to see more of Nyla and Mercedes work.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see more time for that. I would have like Okada and Swerve. You would have gave them extra time. They didn't need all that. They didn't. But hey, I don't book. It's not my company, so who am I? But
Yeah. Damn.
let me announce who won Damien's Dumbass of the Week.
What was it?
Probably Chris Jericho.
Yay.
Let's see here. All right. Here we go. 3 votes. 100% Hulk Hogan.
Darn it. I'll give it.
You
I guess Hulk
can
Hogan.
still vote. So,
Hey.
you did not get to vote yet. If you're just my audio listeners who are checking this out on our podcast version, who are checking this out on Monday, you can still vote. You got till 6:00 this evening on a Monday to get your vote in. So with that being, oh, the Samoan word. Oh, I'm dumb. Why didn't I catch that?
What did you think it was?
I don't know what it was actually. I just thought it was a typo. I thought it was a typo. Was being NWO.
He has totally been calling them that for like
Look, a while now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I've been on vacation for a month.
Oh, I've been on vacation for a month.
And then everybody wants to start talking crazy like Red Dog. Yeah, I'm at, he just showed up. Go back and check out the whole show because I had words for you, Clifford. And yeah, put your government name out there. So with that being said, for my Xbox users, if you made it to the end of the show, you get an achievement. My PlayStation users, you get a trophy. And my PC users, I was told you also get trophies and achievements too. So congratulations. But I hope you're not using Windows because you couldn't get into your computer anyway. Boom! See you next week. I will be here, and I bet your bottom dollar that Red Dog won't be there either.
Oh, one more thing. I guess we should talk about what we're going to be doing next week, actually. Shouldn't we? The list.
Oh, you're right. We didn't announce that. You're right. Go ahead.
All right. So, for the next couple of weeks, we are going to attempt to do a top 50 21st century from 2000 to present best wrestlers, male and female. We're going to rank them from 50 to 1. Friendships will be tested.
Friendships will be tested. I'm ready for the walk-offs.
There will be plenty. Each will present 25.
Why don't we just do 10 a week and we can spread this out for like a month?
Because that's 40, not 50.
No, every.
I mean, I just assumed some like 5. I wasn't being specific to a month. Like that's 5 weeks. I mean, some months have 5 weeks. Like
I mean, all right. Look, how about this? We're gonna get the list together. It might take longer. You're right. It might take longer. We might have to chop it up into 4.
Yeah, you'll do like 15.
But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when we start at number 50.
Oh, this is going to be insane.
So first, look, next Sunday, everybody presents their 25.
We're all fighting.
We're all gonna fight.
The following show, that's when we'll start at number 50, and we'll see how far we get before people are like, I gotta go.
All right. All right. Make sure you tune in. Right. Tune into for the next 2 weeks. We give you our top 50
or more.
I'm sorry. Yeah, next 4 weeks. Sorry, next 4 weeks we're giving you our top 50 wrestlers of the 2000s. So
that's a lot.
That is a lot. Be prepared. Come up with your top 50 as well. Your input is always welcome. So argue with us. That's what we love. So, make sure you follow us. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Do all those things. And, we'll see you next time.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. All right.
And we're not going to say that Kawhi crap either.
Hey, guys. It's the host of the 3 Count, CHAZ Evans here. Make sure to let you know that I don't run shit. I don't do shit. I just talk shit. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast. What else did you do? You should also follow us on all social medias. That's the Facebook at 3 Count Podcast, the Instagram at 3 Count Pod, and the Twitter at 3count_pod. Also, if you like us a lot, you should definitely buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/3countpod, and that's the number 3. Don't be an idiot and type in THREE because you're not going to find anything. So make sure you follow us at 3 Count Pod or 3count_pod on Twitter and buy a shirt. Be there or be somewhere else.